Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another VW. First of all, sorry it's been so long since I've been live. I was obviously looking after my sister's place while she went on holiday, and then I had something else last Friday, and I had to go back to see my sister. And yeah, but it's been busy. And then the next few weekends, I've got like festivals to go to and all sorts. So just enjoying the summer, really. I hope everyone is well. So this is going to be the last show on the Samba. So the main of it's done, as you saw from the last show a couple of weeks ago. So I thought tonight we'll just crack on and get this finished, and that'll be another model yet complete. So there will be more coming to the channel, don't worry, but it probably won't be till well, I want to say September, maybe the end of September, because I'm going away in September to Spain, plus the rest of August. So yeah, it's just going to be a manic one. So I'll start that towards the end of September, I expect. But for now, I hope you enjoy the last show of the VW camper. Let's hope it all goes well. I'm sure it will. I'm going to go through some chat. And yeah, I'm a bit out of practice at all this. So Stephen is in, Stephen Hayes Models, saying hi, Horlixs. So hello, Stephen, how are you? Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Dave Mack says, good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build out. It's a great show. Thank you very much, Dave Mack. Hope you're well. Yeah, I hope you are well. Best you can be. Dave Mack says, good evening, Stephen. And Stephen says hi to Dave Mack Builds. So yeah, thank you for the chat. And I will change cameras and we will look at issue 117 of VW Camper. So we're going to be doing some of the rails for the roof rack, for the luggage rack. We worked on this. This is the last place we had, the last step we had. So yeah, we'll be able to finish that, it looks like, in this issue. So here are our parts, if they will come out. Okay. So yeah, luggage rack. So we've got the side rails. We've got two of them. So that's that one and that one, because they've got the 4 posts on. We've got the cross rails, which are the ones here with the 2 posts on. And then we've also got 4 reinforcements. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are all ready to go on that. And then we've got our assembly diagram here. So we can start putting our rails in. So I'm going to remove this captain tape. That was just to protect these slats from, because they bend up. So yeah, I hope everyone's being okay, and Right, so that's that. So let's start. We got rid of that because we're going to need that in a minute. So let's start with this side. And we're simply just going to pop in gingerly. It's push fit connection. Carefully from the base. You don't want to be pushing up here because you may damage the parts. So that's one side in. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Lovely. Okay, so there are two of those in place. We're next going to put these other two on the ends. So I'm going to start with this end as I've removed the tape already. And in the same way, we're just going to push that through, lining up that hole underneath. And that will keep those slats down. There we go. And then we're just going to tuck the ends in. There's a little bit of flex on there, but that can pull out and go in. Like that. Okay, and we're going to do exactly the same, I believe, on the other side. Yep, we are. So we're going to remove the Captain tape there. Dave Matt says, I'm good, thanks. Good to hear. And then we're going to do the same on this side. So we're going to put these in. A bit fiddly to line them up, but nothing too difficult. And then once we've done that, we can bend them out and put the corner pieces on. Like that. And there is our railing for the top done. Perfect. And there we go. That is issue 117 complete. So they're not big issues. So yeah, looking great. Let me rewind. Mr. Step. I thought it was complete, but we missed a step. We've got to put the reinforcement bits in yet. So let's do that. So it's going to go on these two lugs here, face down. Simple. They just push on and look like that. And we've got 4 of those to do. There we go. There's our reinforcement bits on. Now we have done this issue. But yeah, there we go. That's the rack done. Okay, so moving swiftly on then to issue 118. And this is the side ladder and luggage rack mounting brackets. So let's get the parts out and then we can check them off. Without them running off. Okay, so we've got yeah, Dave Max says I'm good, thank you, Alex. Ash says, hi Alex, are you doing the Saturday evening shows again? Yes, we will be. I'm not sure when yet, it's to be confirmed, but it'll probably be more towards the winter. There's quite a lot going on at the moment with everyone involved. So yeah, it will be coming back, but I can't give you a date just yet. But just keep an eye out. But definitely, yeah, because I've got another. If you're referring to the Bedford show, that is, because I've got another one to do. Mark's in. Good evening, everyone. Hi, Mark. How are you? Thanks for joining. Dave Matt says hello, Ash, and Dave Matt says evening to Mark. Mark says hi to Dave Matt, and Ash says hi to Dave Matt. So yeah, thank you very much. So. Yeah, we're doing the side ladder and luggage rack mounting brackets. So we're going to be assembling the ladder. So first thing we need to do is push the post of one of the rungs into one side of the holes on the right of the ladder side. So I don't suppose it really matters, but it's going to be this side because it's a mirror image. So we're going to put the rungs on all the way down. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, nice fit. 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to put these two together. We'll line up the posts. Right, let me start the top one off. 2, 3. And there we go. So there's our ladder done. Okay, next we're going to place one of the luggage rack mounting brackets onto the end of one of its crossbars following the position shown in the pictures. Okay, so we're going to want these. I see. So it's going to go something like that. And then we are going to secure it with a BP01 screw. Now these screws are tiny. So I'm probably going to need the 000 for this, but we'll see. Yeah, I think so. So carefully, without swiping them off the table, we're going to hold that in position. Wow. I think it's going to be worthwhile piloting the holes first. So that's one in. And just another 5 to go. I'm just going to pilot these holes. Just to make the process a little bit easier. So I've done those two, so I'll carry on with the fitment of these on this side. Yeah, Mark just said these brackets are a bit fiddly. Yeah, I saw that when I saw your video. Very fiddly because it's just not much to grab onto, but definitely piloting the holes out makes the job a lot easier. So that's 3 done. And we'll do the other side now. Again, I'm just going to go along and do these 3 holes. Just to get them started, it does make things a lot easier. Perfect. So that's those 3 piloted. So now we can get these brackets on. I'm going to get them started, I think. That's one on. Also, actually, I wasn't going to really say anything here because it's the wrong show. My Terminator behind me is actually up for sale on Facebook. It's on Marketplace at the moment. But if anyone was interested in a Terminator, do let me know. Okay, that is our 6 brackets installed. Yeah. And that is the end of the issue. So now we've got our ladder, our luggage rack, all complete. Now we can move on to 119. I'm going to put this to the side for the moment because we're going to. Oh, this is bigger than I thought. We are going to be doing a surfboard. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Wow, like that. That's cool. So yeah, we got the two sides of the surfboard and the tail fin in there. This one is pretty straightforward to do. But first we are going to be fitting, I'm going to get the bus, which is just next to me, so we can fit the luggage rack. Now I have already noticed that, I have already noticed that let me just get this up. You can't have that on. You can't really have this open with that on because it interferes. So we are just going to pop the top on, and it just clips in with these brackets that we've just done. It just pops on. Like that. There we go. So as you can see, like, you can't have that open with the rack on. So you can sort of have it half open like that, I guess. Okay. And then we're going to fit the ladder. So that is going to hook on underneath the arch here. And then it's sort of going to, where's that going to go in? Just going to push in like that. Like that. And there's our ladder. So that looks cool. Shame it sticks out, but I guess you could modify that slightly if you wanted to, but no, that looks good. There you go. Okay. So with that being done, that is basically the bus finished now. So yeah, that looks really nice. So you've obviously seen it on the shelf behind. I've already modified this to run off a USB, but you can get the power mod at hardwareupgrades.com if you so wish. So let me get this off. Move this over here. And then we're going to work on the surfboard now. So this is simple push fit connections. You could glue if you wanted to, but that's literally just going to push on there and marry up with all the holes. And then that's what I'm doing. Sorry. There we go, some satisfying clicks, and there is our surfboard. And then finally, we're just going to put our fin on. like so. That probably, I'd probably put some glue on that, to be fair, but I'll do that after the stream. Not that it's going to go anywhere, but it is quite loose. So there's our little, our cool surfboard that will go on top. And that is the end of stage 119. So this is the very last stage now. That's cool. Which is the luggage. So there's quite a few little parts in here, bits and pieces. Ink's all gone up the top of the bag. There we go. I think that's everything, but I'm going to keep that aside for the moment. So we've got all sorts of bits and pieces here. So we've got the large suitcase upper and lower halves, which is this brown one, or orange, or coffee color, cappuccino. We've got upper straps and lower straps. So I believe they're the upper and these are the lower. Then we've got the large handle, which is this piece here. And then we've got the suitcase, upper half, lower half, upper straps and lower straps, which I believe are all in this separate bag. So I'll leave that for the moment because that'll go for the small one. The small handle is in there as well. And the you've got the small and the small upper and lower half luggage suitcase halves, and then you've got the left locks and the right locks, and they're already in. So these are for the large suitcase, and then the two in there for the small suitcase. So we'll put them to one side for the moment, and we can concentrate on the large one as per the mags. So we want to find the piece with the lugs on, the pins, and we want to find the one with all the holes in the front, and then we're going to just grip that on there with sort of a push fit, and it's going to go around whilst holding that in place. It is slightly stretchy. There we go, and then that fits in the grooves like so. That's pretty cool. I'm going to do the same on the other side, I think. Perfect. Happy with that. Look at that. That's cool. So we've got our little buckles on there. We're going to do the same now for the other side of the suitcase. And these don't matter which way they go. So that's one on. and 2. And then that looks something like that. Okay, we're now going to bring these 2 together. And I don't think, yes, there is a direction. You've got a larger pin here and a larger hole here, and then this one is squared off, which is smaller. There you go. So that's pushed together. Again, you could glue that if you wanted to, but I don't think there's any need to. And then last of all, we're going to turn that around the correct way, and we're going to put our suitcase like latches on. And they are directional. You've got a half moon shape and a round pin. And there we go. And we've got our suitcase. Okay, and then the last step to do is insert the handle, which goes in these 2 holes here. 1 and 2. That's really cool. So now we've got our little suitcase. Okay. So that's that one done. We're now going to move on and do exactly the same thing to assemble this suitcase. So again, we've got the holes on the face here where the brackets are going to go. So that's where the buckles are going to go. So that's 1. 2. Same on the other side. It's good, yeah. Because once you've done it once, you know what's coming. That's 1. 2. We push them together. Again, we've got a larger pin and a smaller pin, and the larger one goes in the larger hole, so it is directional. Pop them in, squeeze them together, and then we're going to finish up with the handles. You've got the half moon. One, 2. And then last of all, we're going to pop our handle on. And then we have our luggage. Look at that. That's really cool. And that is it. That is the end of our VW camper and the show and the build. And it's, yeah, wow. Another build done. Oh my God. So, let me just bring the camper back over to the table. Okay, so let's put the surfboard on. It's pretty cool. and then you can put your luggage in wherever you want. Flat, it's probably better. And there we have our VW camper with our surfboard and luggage. Wow. So yeah, it's been quite a build, this one, and it's been very enjoyable. There's been some swear moments, especially with these wipers and windows. They were quite fiddly and, well, unnecessary. I can't see why or how you would ever open the windows. I mean, it's good that the windows open, but you can't open them because the wipers flying in the wind, and they're not quite as sturdy and strong as you'd hope. So, but it's certainly, that should be around that way or the other way, whatever. I'm trying to get a good camera angle. I might have to just put you on dizzy camera for a minute. There we go. So yeah, that's our. It certainly does look really nice, and it looks great on the shelf. And as you can tell, Mark kindly gave me the VW number plate, the sparkly one that is mirrored on the back. And that is it for another series. So let me change the camera. So yeah, it was quite a few, because I tried to do this model a while ago, and it was on a really good sale, and I bought it in full as the whole kit at one point, twice, because it never worked. So I did it once. It took the money out my bank. This was when Model Space was about. And then the money went back into my account and never actually left. And then they said there was a problem and my money didn't come out of my bank. And I said, well, it did, because I've got the statement. Then they said, oh, you need to do it with PayPal. So I tried to do it with PayPal and it still didn't work. And then I never heard anything from customer service ever again. So, but then they brought it out as the part work again, and I grabbed it while I could. So I now have a finished model. This is going to be, staying with the Routemaster, or just underneath it. My camera's dropped as well. That's all lit up. So it will live under there. I do need to have a bit of a sort out over there. But yeah, it's been a great build, and yeah, that's all I can say about it, really. So it's a bit sad to be finishing this build. And, as you know, I haven't got anything else on at the moment. I do have another couple on the way, which I'll tell you more about near the time. So I will have more coming to the channel, but just not yet. But you will see me potentially on other shows and things, like Geordie Dave's Titanic. I mean, that's nearly coming to an end, but I'll be on there still helping when that goes live, and with Mark and etc. or Julie, which is Yorkshire Crafter. And then I will keep you posted on anything else coming up. And obviously, as Ash mentioned before, the Saturday show, the Bedford, I've got 2 done, and one's lost its headlight. It's the LED's popped for some reason, but it does come on now and again. So one day I'll look up and it'll be on. It's really strange. It's not a wiring fault, because I've checked that. But I think it's more an LED fault itself, and I can't change it now because it's sort of embedded into the headlight, so no way it's coming out. But thank you so much, everyone, for joining me on this build. It's been a pleasure, and thank you to Mark for helping me in some shows, and yeah, all the chat that's come in week after week. So let me do the chat now. So Mark says, if it's not sold by Sunday, we can mention it, try and get sold on the Parkway Live. Yeah, that'd be good. I mean, the only problem is I'm a bit worried about the shipping of it. Like, it might be all right if I bubble wrap it up really well, but collection would be better. But we'll see. Yeah. It's just run its course. I mean, it's been that was great, but I don't enjoy that now as much as that Routemaster up there, and obviously this now. I just don't have the room here. Like, my circumstances changed, you know, a few years ago, and I'm now here, and it's just not enough room for it all. Dave Matt says, never thought you'd part with your Terminator. I said, no. Dave Matt says, it's been an incredible journey watching you build these beautiful model, Alex. Well done. You've done a great job on it, and another great stream. Thank you very much. DS says, that's brilliant. Well done, Alex. Just one thing, is the ladder on the right way? Yes, yeah, it is. Looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, it does look odd. You would have thought this bit would hook over the top. Yeah, is that what you're thinking? But it's definitely the right way, because it's got these clips that latch onto these holes to keep this bit on. But yeah, I would have thought this would have gone the other way with this hooking over the top. I think that's what you thought and what I thought. But definitely, unless the mag's wrong, but I can't see however other way that would fit. So yeah, if that's what you mean. Dave Max says, evening, Sir Dave. So yeah, good evening, thank you. And Mark says, well done, Horlixs. It looks amazing. Thank you very much. Yeah, and so does yours. Yeah, yeah, we've got two nice top quality models out of this, haven't we? And yeah, everything functions as it should. Obviously, I've bodged mine a little bit, and it's got a USB on it to power it. So I can't show it all working, but you've seen it behind. It does work. Dave says, DS Model says, hi, Dave, Mike, and Mark. Mark says, hi to Dave. Mark says, you're welcome. Happy to have helped. No worries. Thank you very much. And DS says, yeah, never seen a ladder that way before. No, either have I. So that makes two of us, Dave. But it's even like that on the mag as well. Look. Show you. See it? Oh, sticks out the bottom with the. But maybe that's the storage for it. Do you think? Do you think when it's mobile, that's how it hooks on, and then when you park up somewhere, you unclip that, and then you? No, I don't know. But it's definitely the way. Yeah, because it sort of clips into the top, and then you see it's sticking out the van at an angle. It's just really odd. Yeah, I thought the same thing. But yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Anyway, thank you so much for your continued support on this series. So, as I say, this is the end of the series, as I've just mentioned. There will be more coming to the channel. Just keep an eye out on the schedule and things. You've still got other great YouTubers on. While I'm not at the moment, you've got Mark. Yorkshire Crafter does some stuff. Well, she does like videos. She does whip and chats and things still. So go and check her out. You've got Danno. Danno's Universe doing the videos, still doing his Tumblr and yeah, his Tumblr and stuff. Then obviously you've got the Titanic still with Geordie Dave. So there's still lots to be looking at from our side. And then at some point in the in the future, as I say, I don't know an exact date yet. Me and well, I'm hoping Dave will we'll be starting our next Bedford project, hopefully, but that'll probably be more towards the end of the year, not so much in the summer months. So yeah, that's it then. And obviously, hopefully, Carl Scale Modeling may join us. I think he's got that model, but I need to see if he's still interested in that. So yeah, thank you everyone for all your support throughout all these videos. Please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you on another show very soon. Be Geordie Dave's Titanic when that next appears, which I need to find out. So yeah, have a good rest of your evening, everyone, and yeah, take care all. Thank you.
I can't manage to stay for another moment. You never knew I